Huh? I don't think it was. It's not. It's okay.
I'll log on and check.
Okay. Hey guys. We are just vibing out today. I got a phone case for my new phone, the Samsung Flip Z. Sorry the like quality of the video on my hands isn't too great, but we're working with what we got. I got a phone case and I tried to find cute phone cases for this phone, but there just aren't any. So I figured might as well make our own. So I got like, I dropped some. These little like letters. Bubby, get me a paper towel. Paper towel. Why is this music so loud in my ears? Can we turn it down? Oh, you turned it up, huh? I think I fixed it. Never mind. Give me better scissors. You keep the crappy scissors over by the laptop. Thank you. Can you grab me better scissors?
Yeah.
Thanks. Huh? Yeah. So I got this clear phone case on Amazon. Thanks, Bubby. Go grab our coffees. Make sure to take off our labels. So cute. I don't know if this will actually pay off, but we'll see. So I'm gonna take off this little like chain, and I figured I would switch it out with like this gold one, but we're gonna do that last. So I'm gonna set it off to the side here. Thinking what would be cutest? I want like Roxy at the top of the phone and then like Suki at the bottom. I think that would be so cute. And then like working some cherries in there. We'll see. I got all this stuff off of Amazon. I appreciate how efficient they are in this area. I've been to other areas, you know, like around the country, and it's just not as good. Ooh. These are interesting. This is my makeup for the Minecraft playthrough later today. Okay, what did we decide? Let's map it out a little bit here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, a little bit. Cool. Bubby, get me more than one paper towel. You guys are gonna watch me fuck this up so bad. Ikey. Thanks, Bubby. I think I like those there. I want to place the words first because it's easier to like get stuff around. I got this glue. I just googled what people suggest for this type of thing and this was what came up. So we'll see how efficient it is. Got a lot of good reviews. Okay, where's the U? Don't tell me they forgot it. Okay. Woo! think I'm really gonna like this, honestly. Let's probably lower this a little bit. So it's a little easier. I wanted something gaudy for this phone. Like, you don't have this phone for, like, what it brings to the table, okay? Like, as far as efficiency or anything. Just not why we're here. I like this little chain. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know if I'm gonna attach it. Let's see. No, they got it. Okay, they got it. Ooh. That off. This looks cute. What?
Too far from the mic. We can't.
Oh, I'll move them.
Over, that's fine. Just move the mic closer.
I'll move the mic closer. Basically, what I was saying is that that company isn't sponsoring me, so taking off that chain. Bubby, go get my coffee.
Smiley?
It's literally down the street. Go do it. Oh, this is plastic. I should have checked that. This is like just totally plastic. I was hoping for something a little nicer. Ugh. I guess we'll use this for now, but we'll probably get a different chain in a few days. I'll probably return it to Amazon or something. This might look a little cute though. If I had it on the phone like that, maybe. It might get too obnoxious as I go. So, we'll see. Bubby, when you come back, can you grab me pliers? Thanks. Homie G should be getting me some coffee. I really didn't know where I wanted to take this, like design and everything. I was thinking about using these baby cherries to put on my thumbs. I think that would be really cute. Maybe we'll do that today. Some varying sizes would be so adorable. And then just kind of filling in the blank spaces with some crystals might be the best way to go. Ooh, ooh, stop. I like that so far. Ooh. I could add some of these baby ones. That's cute. That is so cute. I'm loving it so far. Okay. I don't know how to use this thing. That's supposed to be on it. What is this thing? Supposed to like use that in some kind of way? Oh. Ooh, why are you so weird? What is that? Why? What? I don't know. Okay. Well, we'll find out. Oh god, please don't fall. Everything is so precariously placed here. I should have watched a tutorial or something on how to use it. That would have been way too smart. These are cute little hearts. I think I want those for sure. Yeah, we just gotta go with the flow on this one. Let's get the letters glued on, because honestly, I'm just worried about those moving around too much. And it might be difficult to like navigate around them after that. Ooh, the strong smell. I hope I don't accidentally like get high or something. Ugh. Most of what I'm doing is like not caught in camera. I'm so sorry. Is that better? Yeah. Ooh. I'm still liking the spacing too. If this turns out bad, that's fine. At least I shared this moment with you guys. I normally do these kinds of things by myself. But this kind of feels like including people in on the adventure of creation. Woo. That's probably about as straight as it's going to get. I say the same thing about my sister whenever I see her. Funny note about that is that she's bi. This glue is coming out more intense than I would like it to. I hope it dries relatively quickly. We'll see. I like this a lot. Just scooch them over a little bit. Nice. Now a little bit is done. Let's go a little more. Placing them with my fingers is working out pretty okay. I'm not too talented with these tweezers, so I'm trying to do what I can with my fingers. Oh god. I got mostly my fingers in that glue. So. Those are kind of firming up. They're not as firm as I would like them to be. Maybe we can make this a fun habit, you know? Where I share some of my art fun with you guys. I feel like there's another baby one. Oh yeah, it's right there. trying to place them kindly. Oh, what? What do you want? Oh, it's forcing an update. Oops. Should have done that earlier. That's okay. Here we are. Ooh. Ah. Ah. Going good so far. There. 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 Other gals or guys that wear makeup will understand the issues of sometimes your lipstick like pills at the end of your lips. It's kind of annoying. Okay. There's little moons. Ah. Ooh, and little diamonds. I'm loving it all so far. Ah! I got more glue on me. Yep. Let me make sure there isn't an ad. Okay, let's move these there. Or actually in there. That'll work better. Bubby! Ooh, I think that's a bubby with coffee. You have coffee! Yo.
Any viewers?
Nope. That's okay.
You'd be vibing.
Ah! It makes me happy. What?
As best you can you try to keep the crackling out of the microphone? Of the plastics?
ASMR.
Horrible.
ASMR. This is what the people want. The people. It's like, go straight to the people and they're like, get her the fuck away from me. Oh. Oh. That's so cool. Ah, makes it so much easier doing this. Oh my gosh. Not even. Not even. Okay. Cool. Cool, cool. Exactly what I thought it would do. It's just a lot of the time I don't think things through, so seeing it actually pull off is great. I don't know how much of what I'm gonna need. I guess maybe pouring them into the boxes that they came in might. I don't know why I'm taking over the whole thing, but I am. I don't even know where this one belonged to. It belongs to there now. Oop, and in the other one. Yeah. This is what people want. A people's person. I'm a real people of the people. I fuck up just as much as everybody else, if not more. Let's cap that glue before it gets too far. Bubby, you didn't open any of these for me. Why? Ugh. You're so mean. Oh, thank you. Bubby, can I ask you to help me with something? So this chain that came in is totally fucking plastic, by the way. It's so crappy.
Oh my god, that's so bad.
Yeah. Can you try to find something similar on Amazon for me? Just like not fucking plastic. Jesus.
You want the cherries?
I do. I actually just put the cherries on there.
You want me to take them off?
Yeah, but like in a little bit. Because I want to see how it all looks together still, you know? It's literally the cheapest fucking thing ever. Like, oh my god. Amazon, that was not a win.
I'll find something similar.
Okay, thanks. You know, I could never be a lash tech or like a dentist. For one, because of the patience that I would need to have to deal with the patients. But also because like this crouching or hunching that I'm having to do just for this simple like fun like thing is insane on my back. Hey, Meow. That's a cute kitty, Meow. Please don't touch this or the glue. Sister's probably gonna find all the plastic that I'm throwing on the ground right now. Speaking of, this isn't biodegradable plastic. We're not here for it. I understand how hard it is to run a personal, like, small business and everything. And I get it. It's hard. It really is hard to break through into anything that is corporate America-esque, right? But come on, guys. We need more biodegradable plastic being used than whatever these are. Hey, Meow. That's not a good idea. You're too fat for that lamp. Honey, please don't let her jump on here. Hey, Meow. Here, I'm gonna see if I can angle the camera towards her. Really quick. Oh, that's not the right way. Oh, she just went off the lamp. Okay. Let's fix this. There we go. Bubby, you could have saved me so much fucking time. You are not sorry. Jesus fucking Christ. Why are these plastic bags so hard to get open? Bubby, why is the camera all the way over there? I'm gonna be looking down most of the time. But I guess it's fine. Just next time, have it like in front of me or something. I can't hear you. I think around the lettering, I'm gonna have some of the bigger dots and then the smaller dots. To open these in a way that doesn't lose all the gems, but it's quite difficult, not gonna lie. Ooh, the music's... Oh, I like another song starting. I just want to make sure I skip the ad if I need. The music's just taking forever to load. There we go. Maybe we could have some.
I can move the camera.
Huh?
I can move the camera.
No, it's okay.
I masked myself.
Huh?
I masked myself.
What, Mau Mau? Where's Mau Mau? Okay. Was that sister?
Oh, she almost broke her taco truck.
Oh my god, she's so fat. This is gonna take for fucking ever. I just placed 2 gems and I'm now realizing the trouble I've put myself in. Okay.
Let me just move the camera. Come behind you.
Okay, you do that. Not moving. Need to get this gem back. Ah, I didn't. I made it worse. Okay. Like, I know it's hard, but can you set it like here? Honestly, you could just take it off and set it there. The lighting's a little crappier, but that's okay. What, Mau Mau? Where to put it? Is that as far as it will go? I don't think that's helping. Mau Mau, you're not helping either. Wow, wow, wow. Ah. What, Mau Mau? What's she whining about? Hmm?
Her thing. Whining
Yeah.
for no reason.
Yeah, sounds about right. Hand her to me. She's probably behind this curtain, honestly. Hello. Oh. I have. It was her fucking hair tie. She just wanted her goddamn hair tie. Hey guys. Ow.
Professional.
Oh, it's so professional.
Oh, yeah.
We got our shit together. Mau
I'm
Mau.
gonna kill her.
You wouldn't. She's your babe.
I would not.
Oh my god. Now that these are thoroughly covered in glue, can I pick it up? Not how I want to. Technically, I can fuck it up more. Yeah, that's right. Literally none of this I'm living. Can you just like cooperate? You too! Shut up! I'm kidding. I love you. Come here.
How's that look?
Hmm?
Okay.
Hold on, let me place this stupid fucking gem. Okay, I don't want it anymore. I don't want you anymore. You know what? Stop being a needy bitch. Also, you too. Way better. Thank you,
You're
Bubba.
crouching it.
Okay. Mau Mau. That's a Mau Mau. You're so whiny. So cute. My big baby. Look what mommy's doing. It's something I don't want you fucking up.
I'm gonna jump on it.
Oh, shoot. I got your tum tum. Okay. No. Your time.
Watch your headphones. Watch your headphones.
Ow. Way better, Bubby. Peace. Good job. Thanks, Bubby. Good job. Okay. Let's get back to this. Oh, it's a little too sticky now. I see. Chew. I don't even know if this is how you're supposed to go about things, but this is how we're going about things today. Fit? Fits in there. Fuck yeah, it does. What, Mama? Why? It's only these. Like, we'll put you by the hardware. Terribly much. I won't. Isn't that the... Get one of you. It's gonna be so cute when I'm done in like 5 hours. God damn it. I always start these projects that I don't understand how long they're gonna take. How do you know that you're ADHD? Without telling me. Wait, why am I doing this so stupid? I am so fucking stupid. Oh my god. I am so stupid. Why am I not just putting the glue straight on here? That is so fucking stupid. Literally, why do you guys even like tune in? Correction. Why does no one tune in? That's probably why. It's probably decisions. No one wanted you to fucking brat about it. Okay? I'm just saying. Bubby, are these all the gems I ordered?
Yep.
You sure? Just putting random stuff on here. I feel like it'll go quicker. Will it look better? I don't know. understand why the nail kitties have these. What, Mama? What? I don't want a surface not covered in gems. Honestly, the small little corner that I'm chipping away at that's taken way less time since I've gotten the fucking hack is looking pretty okay. This is turning out pretty okay. Oh my gosh, you guys can't even see it. I'm literally working on a section y'all can't even see. Okay. Well, let's like that up there. Okay. Bubby, your continuity. Help.
Can you hand me the mouse?
What?
Can you hand me the mouse?
Why? Okay. Should I put more cherries on it or no? Or is it better to limit the cherries?
That's a great question. How cherry do you want it?
Just answer the question, hooker. Goddamn.
Totally. If you want more cherry, give it the what you got.
I'm kind of happy with the amount of cherries I got. I don't want to overwhelm it.
How do you think this?
Mine.
Yeah.
I'm just asking a simple question.
If it's a like, don't fuck with the
Yeah,
cherries.
why did you fucking answer it so weird then? It's not helpful. I like that it's like low-key gaudy. Not even low-key. Let's fucking play ourselves here. It's high-key gaudy. Thanks. Please set it somewhere that is not with me right now. Okay. These gems are such like a peculiar gold color that they're kind of hard to see. I knew that gem was going to be a little tacky. Well, do we like how this is turning out so far? And it's just gemmy, but I kind of like that. What, Mama? Oh my gosh. You can always hear Artie in the background. Now, when Luna starts whining, that's when it's... Hmm? Oh, you can't hear the Artemis meows? Oh, nice. Actually good for Artie. I hope this turns out okay. Even if it doesn't. You know, I used to bedazzle my own, like, pants when I was younger, because my mom was too fucking cheap to, like, do anything for me or my sister that was, like, cool, or, like, in at the time. Remember when, like, bedazzled jeans were a thing? I would have killed to have this fucking tool. I used to do it all by hand and with a pair of tweezers and get mad towards the end of it. But it would pay off when people would compliment my jeans and be like, where'd you get those? And I'd be like, I made them. My mom's a cheap ass hoe. My mom wouldn't buy stuff for me or my siblings unless it was to impress her boyfriend at the time and to pretend like she was a good parent. But those times were kind of good for me and my sister because we would get like new stuff and we knew we could leverage those moments to like ask her for more stuff. Because as long as we asked in front of her like newest boyfriend, she'd be like, "Oh, of course, sweetie, best mom ever." And we're like, "Sure, you'll be the best mom ever after you buy me these pants." Ma'am, I will back up your false truth all fucking day if I get a new pair of jeans out of it. Which sets up an interesting way to life. Not gonna lie. Speaking of my gaudy human nature, clearly it's inherited. Anything tacky about me, that's definite. We don't have to worry, guys. She doesn't watch this stuff. That includes the success that she isn't single-handedly responsible for. She won't watch. Or moreover, she's one of those parents that like gets weirdly jealous of her kids. Like instead of like proud, she gets like jealous. So it involves someone else having success where she has not. Oh boy, be uninterested. Not like it matters anymore to me. I just reminisce on those moments where, not reminisce, I get so peeved off with my past self for those moments where I used to be so bothered by what she cared about and what she didn't care about. And as I've gotten older, I've been like, you know what, she was a literal like loser. Why did I ever care? Like if she was anybody else, like other than my mom, I would be making fun of that person and being like, wow, that person just didn't grow up. That sucks. Sucks for them. So I've tried to treat not just her, but others how they've deserved to be, not necessarily how society tells me. And it's kind of been working out way better for me. Hey, Mama. You're ready. You want mommy lovin'? Fresh glue. Why did you come over here right when I did that? I want to love all over you. Not in the cards right now. Or moreover, in the rhinestone. Hey, Mama. I literally just don't have any time for cuteness. Sorry. Similarly with my husband's, she's such a fucking cuntola. Oh my god. I mean, COVID was hard on everybody. It was hard on my husband and I by our own creation. You know, upon reflection, we can both acknowledge that, like, we made it unnecessarily hard by trying to have semblance of a wedding, you know, during a pandemic. We should have just been like, nah. But, you know, lessons learned. I feel like we grew a lot together in those moments, so that's good. Love you. Why are you drinking my coffee? You forget to take off the sticker? Yeah, I know. Waiting to see how long it would take you. A few minutes. I know.
I speak.
See, every other day you're like, speak into it. No, don't speak into it.
I fixed the issues, and now it's just quiet because you're like being away. But I understand you.
Yeah. Not where I want that. But yeah, my husband's mom, like, for our wedding, I didn't even want her there. I still, to this day, didn't want her there. I didn't even want my own mom there. But, you know. My husband and I were trying to live some false truths of our own. Of like, we're better than our family, we can be better than our family. Because that's just what they taught us as like a fear tactic response when we were younger. Like, oh, you're supposed to love family all the time. Even when family treats you so fucking shitty and irreplaceably horrible, you know? Like, not irreplaceably, irreparably horrible. And you're supposed to just forgive them and be fine with it. Oh, hey! Hey, Sailor, how's it going? Huh? Why didn't you say something? Oh my god. Hmm? Oh my god. Be on top of your shit, loser. Anyway. All my husband and I were both being very in denial about how horrible our families were. We decided to have like a mass, like low-key wedding at a cabin. There was like 10 people there, I think. It was probably the worst event I have ever attended in my entire life. But it wasn't all bad because at the end of the day, my husband and I learned the one like truth that we've been learning over the last few years, honestly, is that like stop being cheap, aka stop hanging out with cheap people that just really only invest in shortcutting your achievements and like people that leave you feeling like you're lesser than your worth. Those are probably just situations generally that we should avoid. I'm liking this so far. It looks so bad, but I like it. Here, let's get this a little better on camera. You can't even read it. That's how I like it. Yeah. Okay. Get this going. Yeah. Yeah. We looked around at some point after the wedding and we realized the people that claimed to be our friends weren't really our friends. They were just people trying to cling on to our energy that we created and like suck us dry of it because they couldn't organically make it themselves. And same thing with family. Like my husband's mom, she literally was like, so here's the tea with that. Here, I need to at least start semi from the beginning, right? So it was before COVID, like people were talking about COVID, but we didn't know how bad it was going to be yet. And we were preparing for our wedding. It was like a year in advance. It was, again, before COVID got like bad. Or at least that we knew, right? So we were still planning our wedding, and I told my husband, I was like, I don't want to have kids at our wedding. I want to be able to have like a shit ton of booze and, you know, everybody just chill, and I don't want to have to like card people, you know? And everyone, when I say everyone, I mean everyone we knew got that point.
They're seeing.
Ah, okay. Everybody we talked to understood. Like all the other parents that we talked to, they were like, oh hell yeah, night without the kids, what's up? And so that was pretty cool. We really identified the people that were like cool in our lives, mainly the ones that were like, fuck yeah, no kids. Also, anybody else that has to pay for a wedding and you're on a budget and you're not as wealthy as some other folks that you may know, can identify and understand the moments where you're realizing you don't want to pay for a full plate for a kid, that isn't going to finish that food and is not going to appreciate the moment. And everybody's going to have to like low-key keep an eye on themselves, like drinking wise, and that kid. So anyway, I feel like I don't have to over explain why it would be a good idea not to have children there. But anyway, everybody on my family got it. But my husband's family, on the other hand, literally, like within a day of us telling his mom, right? His mom had like gone out of her way, and she's just this way. She's like, nobody is safe. Nobody is safe enough to not burn. Same thing with my mom too, though, which is probably why we're both damaged enough to be with each other. His mom like called his entire family and told them to call him and harass him and trash talk him and tell him how he's being a devil worshiper, like literally being a devil worshiper. They're just like crazy like that. And then I don't know, that went on. This poor kid, he was like Stockholm syndrome into thinking that that's just like what family does. Because when I was like, Bubby, that's like awful. Don't let people talk to you that way. He's like, that's just how they are. I was like, that's no bueno, sir. No bueno. And I was like, you need to like not let people treat you that way. That's like not okay. Do you realize that's like abuse, right? And he's like, I guess so. I'm like, okay. Well, so then, ooh, what are these? Well, these are little bows. I could have been using those the whole time. Damn. I don't want to open up that package, so we're not using them. Anyway. So, we were like talking about stuff. His family freaked out basically over the no kids rule. They were like, kids are what make a wedding, and I'm like, that's weird because I don't remember it saying your guys' name on it. I feel like it said like my name on the wedding cards, but there's that. As far as controlling, spousal adopted families go, these guys take the fucking cake. But I encouraged my husband to stay strong and stay firm about it. I was like, hey, that's ridiculous. And we were kind of backed up by a lot of family friends as well, being like, no, that's a little overbearing and they need to back off. So yeah, so that was issue 1 with my husband's family. And his mom, she's such a selfish little cunt. She was like, well, when we confronted her about it and we're like, hey, you're the only one that could have like started this trash talking, she was like, I didn't do anything. We're like, lady, you're the only one we've told so far that is the thing. You fucked up by not checking and seeing if we've even told anybody else. So there's that. So yeah. Hold on, my headphones like low-key irritating me. So yeah, that was like a whole problem. And my husband and I, both of our dads passed away, so we were kind of like having to manage the issues that go along with that, and then like COVID and stuff, trying to work through our issues together and on multiple different topics. And then COVID kind of happened, so we had to be a little more picky and choosy with who was gonna go and who wasn't gonna go, because we were gonna have like a small thing, if not nothing. That would have been my preference, but I'm not the only one getting married, so my husband was like, I want a family involved wedding. I'm like, okay, we'll have a family involved wedding, because it's not just my day, it's my husband's day as well. And I get to make a large majority of the decisions on that day anyway, so he gets something small. Motherfucker, I put it on upside down. So then people started getting all huffy, being like, well, why can't I go? One of his aunts has 3 kids under the age of 5, right? So when we were saying no kids, we were high-key talking about her kids, and her husband are the lazy type of parents that, like, the last 2 times we saw them, they weren't watching their own kids. They're the type of people that we specifically kind of really didn't want to invite. The type of parents that even whenever they go to grocery stores and stuff like that, they kind of let their kids just roam in a section where they expect like another employee to watch their kids. Like, they're not willing to do the parenting stuff, and they're like, are you trying to say my kids are bad? We're like, no, totally, that's not what we're saying. We're not thinking of you and your family specifically when we're thinking that, but I'm just saying, I'm kind of high-key thinking of you and your family when we're saying that. But yeah, so they got in a huffy, but understandably so if we went out of our way to like call them out specifically, but we didn't. We just said no kids to everybody's kids, and they were just like, is it our kids? We're like, no. Everybody's kids are going. Or like not going, right? But anyway. So that was the first hubbub. And my husband's mom, she doesn't need to back him up, right? Let's say we go with her version of her reality and say it really is her religious belief that he is a Satan worshiper if he doesn't have like kids at his wedding. Let's be sensitive to that and like go into her level of crazy. Still, her argument doesn't stand, you know? Look, it's like perfectly gaudy. That's right. That's right. That's what we like to see here. I'll post a photo of it later when it dries, hopefully. Here, let's put a few more gems up in there. But it's turning out pretty okay. I'm surprised. Normally, whenever I do stuff like this, it turns out real bad. Yeah. So that was strike 1 with mother-in-law, okay? Strike 2 with mother-in-law was my husband was really kind of, as I was going through some therapy and talking about my family issues and coming home and talking to my husband about some family issues, he was kind of coming to some realizations himself where he's like, you know what, it's kind of fucked up that my family just like bullies each other and is openly racist and openly homophobic and openly this and that and like whatever. He's like, I just don't necessarily align with that. And I was like, you know what, I was being kind of judgy because like I kind of judged you that you were kind of just being okay with that. And he's like, I wasn't, it was just more of like a Stockholm syndrome thing. Anyway, come on, the moons don't ever turn around, they're fucking annoying. So yeah, we just kind of got on with that. So husband's mom, even if we want to go with her version of reality and be like, oh yeah, you know, having kids there really does mean that much. Whatever, that's okay. That's whatever. She doesn't necessarily have to have her sons back when it comes to like the family talk, but she also doesn't necessarily have to be the one literally doing all the pot stirring. She doesn't have to be the one that calls the family and like tells them to bully him. It like, I just feel for him and like whatever childhood he dealt with, because like that's really toxic and inappropriate if that's how like their family deals with things. I now get, well, I got, you know, when we were dating, I understood why he had so much anxiety when it came to like expressing his feelings. Because if it was met with this kind of stuff, I can see why. Jeez. Not that I'm any different. My mom's equally as fucking insane. But yeah. So we're getting close to the wedding, and my husband was like, you know what? I don't want you to take my last name. I want to take your last name. I've grown really close with your meaning my family, my little brothers and stuff like that. My mom's not all that great. And honestly, neither are my little brothers. They're kind of assholes and fatties and whatnot. I mean, fatties and like their personalities. Gluttonous. Yeah, so he was like, I kind of grew really close to you guys. Would it be okay if we took your last name? And I was like, sir, there's no fucking way I'm taking your last name, because it's just like my personal view of like, I don't like becoming a man's property, and I don't like the idea that a woman's had to give up her last name. My compromise with him was like, I don't have to take your last name, but I honestly don't care what last name we take. Like, he doesn't have to take mine. We can pick one, we can pick a random one and just go with that. And we were gonna pick a random one and just go with that, but then whenever we went to coffee shops and stuff like that, we always just said my last name because it was easier. And it had gotten to the point where like most of our friends and like his coworkers thought that was like his last name. So we kind of just went with that. And he was like, no, I like it. It's got origins from his heritage because he's French and Latino. And he's like, the last name really kind of goes along with both of those origins and all that stuff. So it really kind of just vibed with both of us. Anyway, his mom threw a fucking fit. Oh my gosh. She was like, oh my gosh, you're gonna hate your family. He's like, actually, yeah, I do kind of hate my family because they bullied me like this whole last year. And she's like, yeah, but that's just what family does. I'm like, oh, I love that your comeback is just that that's what family does, not that like you guys should resolve this or like come to a better resolution or anything mature. But yeah, so that was that conversation. She freaked out, and like a month or so before the wedding, she knew he wasn't taking I wasn't taking his last name and that he was taking mine, right? She knew this. She tries to be delusional whenever we like talk to her about it subsequently, but we literally have text messages of her like talking about it like months before it happened, where we're like, yeah, he's taking my last name, and she's like griping in text messages and whatnot. But this crazy asshole, literally the week of the wedding, like everybody has their plane tickets because she's a fucking moron and decided to move to Hawaii in the middle of a pandemic. She starts a fight with him and I, talking about how she doesn't want to go to the wedding if he is taking my last name, right? And goes as far as to have my husband's stepdad talk to my husband. Now keep in mind, my bubby's dad passed away not too long ago, so he's had to kind of deal with that around that really heavy time of where you really kind of notice, especially when you're at a wedding, what parents are there and what parents are not, you know? So, like, I have never gotten in between any of their arguments, like, ever, beyond just telling him to, like, cool his jets and let her just, like, be a freak, you know? Because sometimes she would just like come in, call him or something like that just to ruin his day, like legit just to like throw a fit towards him. But But that was the only time I've ever like actually interjected, and I like went off on her, and my husband was so surprised. He was like, I didn't think you would actually like say something, and I'm like, no, it's inappropriate. I've lost a parent too, and that's the thing, that my parents were very, very, very flawed, and as you guys will forever and always hear from me. But the one thing they did was made sure like the step parents didn't overstep. My mom kind of broke that rule later on after my dad passed away, funny enough. But the majority of the time they never did stuff like that. My mom wouldn't have ever let a stepdad or one of her many, many boyfriends talk to me in the way that my husband's stepdad, of only like 2 years at the time, by the way. Like this guy didn't even know my husband the majority of his childhood. If he did, like one of my stepdads, I say one because again, my mom's dated a lot of people, then fine, you know, like at least he knew him growing up. There's like a connection there. This guy's only known him for like now probably like 3 or 4 years, so it was a massive overstep and inappropriate. So I called his mom and I was like, hey, you need to talk to Bubby by yourself, not with Bubby's stepdad, because that's very inappropriate. This is not like the time or place. Keep in mind, she's such a fucking loser. Her husband that she's chosen for the latter half of her life is also a fucking loser. If there's a guy that would sell you Amway shit, this is that guy. Like, oh my god, he's so bad. Anyway, sorry, I'm trying to like focus and tell you guys a story. I hope you guys don't get peeved off at me. Anyway, so this guy is not a fucking winner either. Like, if he's gonna give advice, it shouldn't be to anybody. It should be to himself and into the mirror. And it should be something along the lines of like, take care of your own damn child. He has a kid that he's like never paid child support for. He's neglected, and he's very open about this. Like, this is a decision his kid made, which by the way is not how that goes. I don't care what anybody tries to fucking say. Like, it's not on the kid to be the fucking parent or whatever. Anyway, he tries to like talk to Bubby, and I tell his mom, I was like, hey, you know what? I've never let Bubby talk to you rude. I've never let Bubby talk about you super bad. I do that for him. I was like, but this is where I draw the fucking line. You need to fix this now. And she tried to double down. She tried to play chicken with me. And she was like, well, I'm just not gonna go to the wedding then. And I'm like, okay, tell you what. If you're not gonna go to the wedding and you're making this a thing that you're gonna like throw a fit over a week before the wedding and cause like emotional trauma and all that stuff, not only will I approve of your son never talking to you ever again, and he will never hear a fucking gripe from me, but also I will like personally send you to the farthest away fucking adult family home like ever conceived. She wants someplace hot, I'll put her in fucking Alaska, okay? I'll send her brochures until the day she fucking dies, which isn't too fucking long, because she's one of those ladies that had a kid like later in life, which normally I would approve. I would be like, you know what, if you're financially stable and you know what, you've lived your life, you've thought all these things through, that's amazing. Have a kid later in life. She is not one of those ladies. She's one of those ladies that could never figure out what she wanted. Honestly, I think she has like a form of like borderline personality or something. I honestly don't know. But she never matured. Mommy and daddy always paid her bills for her, so she never had to like get her shit together. And she like literally like essayed my hubby's dad like on a boat, like legit. That's how he like was created. I'm sure there's a lot more like romanticism in there because like my hubby's here today, but I like to make it a little more derogatory and dramatic when I'm talking about my mother-in-law because she's an asshole. Hold on, trying to get this like accurate. I don't know what the fuck I just did, but I feel like I just fucked something up. Oops. But yeah, This bitch trying to play chicken with me, she learned that fucking day how dead serious I was. Within minutes, like, no, it wasn't minutes. I'll show you guys receipts one of these days if this ever grows interest or something. Because the receipts are really fucking funny. I just remember it was something really quick. And my husband the whole time was having anxiety attacks. He's like, Roxy, she's not gonna go. She's not gonna go. She's not gonna go. That's just not something she would do. I just remember, like, the next day, she was like, okay, it's fine that, well, she didn't say it was fine. She was just like, okay, I'm gonna go to the wedding. And I was like, that's right. And she's like, and me and my husband are gonna go. And I was like, your husband is not allowed to show up to the wedding. Watch how dead serious I am, and I will call the fucking police if you bring that guy around the fucking wedding. No way in fucking hell. Because she's the type that'll cause, like, a scene, right? And he would too. But one of my stepdads that, I say one of them, because he is one of them, the one that I was the closest to, right, that made it on the list of accepted people to go, he's got bipolar disorder and he doesn't take his medication. And, like, very real, my hubby's stepdad is the type of person to start fights with people without acknowledging, like, their physical differences, you know? And I knew my stepdad is the type of person, if he heard my hubby's stepdad talking crap, he would just go crazy. And that says more about me than it does about my husband's stepdad. I shouldn't have allowed him to go. But I don't know, I felt all daddy sensitive and I was like, I guess I'll have someone there. Moral of the story, don't have anybody there. Don't do what I did. Bitch, like, do what you want. Me and my husband reflected on it and we're like, you know what? We're gonna do this right next time. We're gonna do it different. We're gonna do it over in a few years or a few months or something. We don't know. And do it with just us. And honestly, the people that have actually dedicated their time and love to us. And if that means that's only 2 people or even 1 person or even just the 2 of us, that's fine. As long as it's just quality over quantity. You know, we really learned that value. We thought with such a small party, it would have been quality, but pretty much everybody there, like, proved themselves, if not that same month, but following months, to be their own version of false. And it was very eye-opening. So I appreciate the drama, but I would have rather not go through the drama. So here I am telling you about it, and hopefully you guys can make better decisions. But yeah. Bubby, is there any good tea? Is there any good tea regards to that? Right? I don't need to go into each intimate detail. Unless you guys like that. Is it looking okay from what you can see? I know. I know, it is. It kind of is. Honestly, it's turning out like exactly how I wanted it. Do you want to see the lower half? Come look at it, Bubby. Don't touch it too much, but honestly, it turned out great.
That's not bad. That turned out pretty good.
Yeah.
What's that?
I will. I'm very proud of myself, honestly. This isn't something that I totally botched. We could build a Gundam on stream. I'd do that. If I can bedazzle it, I'll do it. Okay. Now I just want to fill in small little cracks with some more gems. I feel like... What? Oh, thank you. 1 second.
What's that pen?
Huh?
What's that pen?
It helps me pick up the gems.
Is it a magnet or is it sticky?
This side is sticky. This side, if you get like the top of the gem... I can't do it well enough. No, stop. Bug off. Bug off. I know. Thank you. I can't believe I almost completed this in like an hour. I thought it would take way longer than that, let's be honest. This is kind of exactly what I wanted out of this puppy. I'm really happy you guys and my hubby have given me the motivation to do this stuff. It's the stuff that genuinely makes me happy in the day. I wish I could. Bubby, if we could do it over again, what would you do? Yeah. Same. Yeah, you would. Yeah. My bubby was saying that we shouldn't have invited our family, and also we should have brought our cats. Which he would totally say that. That's just him. I don't disagree, Bubby. I think we're done. Yeah. Honestly, I don't want to go too overboard. That's just my tendency. I'll post photos later so you guys can see better. Maybe the webcam will come up better. This turned out so good. I'll take photos for you guys later. I'll show you. No, it's gotta dry. I'll show you guys with it on the phone and all that stuff later. Okay. Bye guys. See you later for Minecraft.